Hey fantasy fans, this is Dan here with TreeBeard Book Reviews, and today we're going to be doing a book tag video. And so the book tag we're actually going to be doing is the end of the year book tag. So I was tagged in this video by Chaz over at Bookish Chaz and Jonathan over at Words in Time. So please check those guys' channels out. I'll put a link in the description below. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's get into the first question. Are there any books this year that I started that I haven't finished? So there is one book I have started and I haven't finished this year. I did end up DNFing it, but I've kind of rethought a little bit and I have been slowly coming back to it. And that is It by Stephen King. So I did DNF the book in the month of October. I got about 350 pages in, a little bit more than that. And it just wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't really enjoying it. And I've been watching a few other booktubers, and they've kind of, like one of the booktubers I watched, like Andrew's Wizzily Reads, I'll put a link in the description too to his channel, is he read it over a while. Like I think he read it over 6 months or 4 months, something like that, just slowly picking it away at it. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been chipping away at this, reading like 20 pages here, 5 pages here, so slowly chipping away at it. I don't think I'm going to finish it by the end of the year, but I've made some progress on it. So let's get on to question 2. Okay, question 2. Do you have any autumnal books that you've read this year? So I'm not really, like this to me kind of sounds like mood reading. Like I'm not a real mood reader. I don't really pick books based on like the season I'm in. I guess there's one book I kind of can mention that I haven't read it yet, but I plan to read it. And it's more of like a festive kind of seasonal book, and it's not really autumnal, but it is for the winter season. And that is The Hogfather. So I'm going to be actually buddy reading this with Bookish Chaz. So again, there will be a link in the description to his channel. I can't wait to read this. So this is not really an autumnal book, but it is a wintry kind of vibey book. Again, I'm not much of a mood reader, and I'm reading this mainly because like it's Pratchett, and I love Pratchett. So yeah, let's move on to the third question. The third question is there any books I'm waiting for that are new releases that I haven't got yet? And the answer is yes. So 2 of them, one I should be getting soon, and it's Jade Legacy. I did pre-order that. As you can see, I've already got my copy of Cytonic. That arrived the other day. I actually haven't read the Skyward series, but my wife has, and so that was her copy that she's ordered. You probably see some of my wife's bookshelves here. They're all like historical romance, so that's her shelves. We just kind of have them booked, budged up against each other there. But yeah, Cytonic is one I've got. The other 2 books, yes, Jade Legacy and Leviathan's Fall. So I just started The Expanse. I just finished reading Leviathan Wakes. Really enjoyed that so far. Really enjoyed that book. Do plan to continue with The Expanse. We'll have all The Expanse once Leviathan Falls arrives. So, in for a penny, in for a pound kind of thing. I did like it. I do plan to finish the series, so I will hopefully get to Leviathan Falls next year. So, alright, so let's get to number 4. Okay, so what are 3 books that I want to read before the end of the year? I've already kind of mentioned one, and that was The Hogfather. I do want to finish that this year. I will finish it this year, that's for sure. Looking forward to reading that. The next one is another Pratchett, and that is The Fifth Elephant. I did say I wanted to read this in the month of November. I did give myself a little caveat in my TBR video for November that if I have to, put a book aside, it'd probably be The Fifth Elephant or The Great Hunt. I have chosen to continue reading with The Great Hunt. I'm almost done The Great Hunt. So, yeah, so Hogfather, Fifth Elephant, and then the third book is Wrath. Wrath is the 4th book in The Faithful and the Fallen, the last book in the series. Really looking forward just to finishing out The Faithful and the Fallen this year. So those are the 3 books that I expect, that I want to finish before the end of the year. Okay, so the 5th question is there a book that could shock me and become my favorite book of the year? At the time of this release, I haven't released my December TBR, and I will be releasing that soon, so keep your eye out for that, and I'll kind of talk about the books I plan to read in the month of December. I would be surprised. I'm not going to say no, because anything could kind of happen with these books. There's so many good books out this year, and the thing is, I've read so many good books this year, and I'm still thinking in my head of like what my top 10 books for the year are. There is going to be a video coming out for that in December. So yeah, that's going to be tough. It could happen, but I don't think so. I read so many good books this year, and I'm going to have a heck of a time doing my my end of the year ranking of books. It's been such a good reading year. Probably the best reading year for me in a long time. So yeah, I don't think so, but I'm going to leave the door open. So let's say maybe. Alright, now let's get on to the last question of this book tag. Okay, so the last question is, have I started making reading plans for 2022? And the answer is yeah, heck yeah. I've been making a lot of reading plans, and I said it in a lot of my videos, like in the mythical land of 2022, where I'm going to read this series or read this and start this. My TBR just grown and grown, and I guess some notable honorable mentions that I do plan to start in 2022 is The Dark Tower. I do plan to start Dark Tower next year. Some point, I'm going to be starting it. Hopefully I'm going to start it soon. I don't know. I'm one of those readers, like, I lay out all my books on a spreadsheet, and like books I own and the books I plan to read. And that's really become prevalent, especially with this channel, where I kind of want to be organizing what I want to be reading. And again, as I said, I'm in the the final stages of my masters. I only got like 2 more courses left, so like 6 more months of my masters. So that's going to eat up a little bit of my year. But I still want to be a little bit ambitious with my reading goals. So yeah, Dark Tower for sure. I did want to start a buddy read with Baron over at Your Brain on Books. Put a link to his channel, and actually I'm going to link him, Baron. You can do this book tag. So is Malazan Book of the Fallen. I do have most of the Malazan. I only think I'm missing 2, like the Bone Hunters and Crippled God in paperback. So I'll probably find those. They're like later on in the series, so I'll probably find those by the end of the year. So yeah, Dark Tower for sure. Continuing with The Expanse. Wheel of Time reread, Malazan Book of the Fallen. There's The Lost Metal coming out in November 2022. That seems far away. Well, it is a year away. So, yeah, there's a lot of books. Continuing with Discworld, like, there's so many books I'm going to be reading in 2022. And I'm going to be doing a lot of mixing up, too. I want to get some tier lists in there. Like, it's going to be a great year, 2022. So much I want to read. So, yeah, like, heck yeah, I'm picking books up for 2022. So, yeah, thank you for tagging me in this, Chaz and Jonathan. Again, Baron, this one's for you. Like, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, yeah, don't do it. It's fine. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking this out. If you like the channel, you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. There is a Discord. The Discord community is growing. There's getting a few people in there now, like discussing the books. It's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun on the Discord. So please hit me up in the Discord, chat with me, chat with other booktubers too. And thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.